So students, one more character, the character analysis on chapter 4 in your book, reader book, on chapter 4, Mrs. Flowers, on page number 35. Let us analyze the character of Mrs. Flowers. Here the author Maya Angelou, she has presented the character of Mrs. Flowers as a dignified, smart lady. And guys, already I have told you this is an autobiographical story of Maya Angelou, and through this story she has presented herself as Margaret. She is herself Margaret in the story, because Mrs. Flowers, she is also a black lady, dark lady, and Margaret, she is also a dark young girl. So Mrs. Flowers' character presented by the author, that is quite dignified, and she never bothers about what do people say in the town, what do the residents of the area they do say, and whatever the criticism used to go on regarding her dressing sense, she never used to bother about that. She never cared about those phenomena, because she was a quite confident lady, intelligent lady, and she was fond of staying alone. She is single, because here author, she has not mentioned about her marital status or whether she is spinster or she is married. So we come to know about Mrs. Flowers that she is a single lady and she belongs to a middle class category. How come we know that she belongs to a middle class category? Because when Maya, that means that Margaret and Mrs. Flowers, they both reached at the gate of Mrs. Flowers, she only unlocked the door or the gate. Nobody was there to open the door for her or open the gate for her. Here we come to know that she belongs to a middle class family. No servant, nobody is there in her home or house. Later on, when she takes the packets or bags from Margaret's hand, then hurriedly she proceeds towards the kitchen to bring the lemonade cookies which she had prepared for Margaret. That means no servant was there, no maid was there for her. She baked it herself, she prepared it herself, and she was very happy when she had served the lemonade cookies before Margaret. It shows her modesty, it shows her hospitality, and it shows her liking for Margaret or the author. So here we come to know about Mrs. Flowers that she is a lady of modesty, she is a lady of dignity, and she is a lady of confidence, because she stays single, all alone in that house. So the author has projected the character of Mrs. Flowers according to the contemporary time. Often it is an autobiographical story, but it comes under realistic stories, or it comes under natural, neither unnatural neither supernatural, under natural category. Often it happens in our society, and we are the witnesses to see or to watch the lifestyle of the ladies like Mrs. Flowers. Many women are there in the society who stays alone. Either she is compelled to stay alone or she likes to stay alone. That we don't know. So here also we don't know whether Mrs. Flowers, she has chosen this life or she is compelled to stay alone in the house. That we don't know. But whatever and whoever she is, in her place she is perfect. Because she never bothers or she doesn't care about the society or about the criticism or about the whereabouts of the society or the surrounding. Only she is now satisfied to serve the lemonade cookies before Margaret, and Margaret she has gobbled within few seconds, and she is quite satisfied and she is quite happy that Margaret has enjoyed her cookies. That is her satisfaction. More we come to know about her dignity and about her intelligence, that she is a learned lady, she is an educated lady. More we know about her. Open page 36. I think you have already put first bracket. Now no one is going to make you talk. Possibly no one can, but bear in mind, language is man's way of communicating with his fellow man, and it is language alone which separates him from the lower animals. These lines are emphasizing the character of Mrs. Flowers. Here, Mrs. Flowers is the mouthpiece of Maya Angelou because she was the activist during the time. Maya Angelou was the activist in the contemporary time, and she has projected herself through the character of Mrs. Flowers. And simultaneously she has projected herself through the character of Margaret. She has presented young Maya Angelou through the character of Margaret. She has raised her voice against the contemporary time, against odds of the society. So guys, these are the characters, the analysis or the critical studies on the characters Mrs. Sappleton and Mrs. Flowers. So if you have heard my lecture, if you have listened to my lecture or teaching, you can easily answer the critical studies or characters of Mrs. Flowers and Mrs. Sappleton. So on the basis of today's lecture, I am going to give you questions.